Good morning, friends and my dear teachers. My name is Bushra Ali. I'm a student of Masters in Architecture in Healthcare at Jamia Millia Islamia. Today I'm presenting my paper on Not a Suppressed Village 2013 Mithathal, Tehsil, Bhiwani, Haryana. As the topic itself represents, village cannot be suppressed and shouldn't be suppressed by today's urban culture and technology. Because as a rural village, Mithathal has its own identity, which is the part of Hisar division. As you can see on the map, it is near Haryana. Mithathal is a village in the Bhiwani Tehsil of the Bhiwani district in the Indian state of Haryana. It is the part of the Hisar division, having a current population of 1,629,109. Development of site with respect to the resources, as water is an important resource for the development of rural areas. It has very great historical relevance, like Mithathal is one of the important prehistoric heritage discovered in northern India. Mithathal came into limelight for the first time in 1930 when a horde of points of Samudragupta, one of the most illustrious king of the Gupta dynasty, was found here in this village. Then this leads to the Harappan village, found in the village throughout the years, brought many archaeologists here. In 1913, it was found that the site was under threat because of the large-scale agricultural activities and flattening of mounds by the farmer, leading to the permanent loss of archaeological history. So the main objective of this research paper is to understand how the temple helps in the changing the culture of the rural people and settlement pattern around the temple complex of the village. It is important to study the interrelationship between the resources and the habitats through which the various activities are connected through the temple. So my methodology to cover this research paper is based on the data are collected based on demography, social structure, infrastructure, facilities, agroclimatic resources, and village economy. The quantitative data were on population, land holding, and literacy rate, and the qualitative data were quality of drinking water, sanitation, food habit, which was obtained from the village after interaction with the villages. This is based on the survey by visiting the Mithathal village. The systematic representative of the settlement through the different charts and graphs will carry forward the explanation of how the village depends on particular resources for its economic growth. This paper mainly focuses on the settlements that share the various resources, that is agriculture, pond, animal husbandry, temple, etc. On the left side, all you can see the contextual analysis of Mithathal village, in which you can see the housing and the structure of village, road in the village, resources in the village, and the temple image uh, leading toward the village. Next is the what is the present scenario of the village? The present scenario of the village has two monds are located in northwest and the southwest. The planning of the central part of the village is compact and densely populated. The road networks are branching into narrow streets, whereas the outskirts of the village are sparsely populated. The roads on the outskirts of village are grid-like pattern as in Harappan village. As you can see in the image, the outskirts roads are in grid pattern, whereas the central part of the image is not. The existing village planning based on the Harappan civilization, like the drainage system and the people were settled around the water bodies for agriculture purpose. You can see the next image, then you can evaluate this sentence. The tackle the problem to overcoming in the future generation natural resources such as land, water, agriculture, etc. A substantial portion of the brief should enumerate the spatial, social structure and the economic nature of the village. So this is the vegetation portion on that side, and the very few banks are there, schools, shop, uh, Babukandat Mandir, and the local market. And this is the on this image, we can see the settlement pattern of the village, where the centrally is the densely populated and the outskirts is less populated. And on the right side of the image, you can see the settlement which is around the water settled, which is around 30 to 40% population settled near the water. And the centrally is 70% population. This is the map of cluster heights in the village. Cluster heights varies in the village from G plus ground floor to G plus 3 buildings. Mostly buildings are the G plus 1. And then it leads to G plus 2 and the ground floor. G plus 3 are the rare buildings which are now built. On this slide, we study about the resource distribution of the village, which is really important to analyze how the resource is important to a village and how it is segregated from all type of things. On the right side, you can see the timeline of the resource from the Harappan period to till now. Firstly, the premature Harappan period, which includes the agriculture, animal husbandry, pottery, trade, stone carving, gold, terracotta. On the second image, you can see the agriculture, which is between the 1900 to 1947 pre-independence period. Resources can be considered as agriculture, animal husbandry, pottery, trade, businesses. And the third, which is the presently and densely populated areas, contain the resource of agriculture, animal husbandry, pottery, trade, daily wage earners, contractors, temple, sports, dhobi-ghat, and workers. Majorly, the purpose of the resource is from temple, which is centrally located in the village. And the second portion is from agriculture. Third portion is for pottery, and the fourth is dhobi, and the fifth is daily wage workers. On this, you can see the major resource, which is the temple, how it's connect the whole village. This is the main resource as a temple, which is the central lane, which leads to the dhobi-ghat. Second leads to the agriculture, and the central part is directly connected with the animal husbandry, stalls and vendors, sports mela, temple and pond puja, administration, pottery, and the poetry and agriculture is the second major resources in the village. This is the temple village. You can see. And the third major chapter is the relation between the resource and the unit from where a village or a space can be decided. Start. So the unit of the residents are planned as per their daily household works. A common space is there in the entire unit for their households daily activities, which acts as a generation resources. The typical features of the units are veranda, bedroom, courtroom, yard, darwaza, water storage tanks. There's three type of units in the village. Unit 1, which includes the agriculture bedroom, the kitchen, toilet, drawing room, area for animals, which is the first image you can see. And the second is with temple, which is for Brahmins and Pandits, which include a temple, bedroom, a kitchen, toilet, drawing room, and area for meeting discussion. Third is for poetry bedroom, which includes a poetry bedroom, storeroom, areas for craft. These are the two units. First is for agriculture and second is for Brahmins. So from the above research, we can conclude that the as the theme is not a suppressed village 2030. So how it is not a suppressed village? So I'm including the resource which is losing their identity in the village, which are responsible for the development and maintaining the identity of village. The lost identity, pot makers, to promote the pottery makers, laborers, the native inhabitants have different occupations. So by providing the space to work in and outside their home, maintaining individuality, thus giving the dignity of their choice of work. Farmers, jobs, increasing of job, the community spaces like library, agriculture center at the common junctions of village in order to furnish the facilities as per their requisite needs. These are the important buildings which has to be built within the village to maintain the rural identity of the village. So as every unit has a proper view of the temple, I added the emotion, culture, and tradition to our design, provided a unit which villagers can comfortably adjust to live without any due hesitation. We provide a swastik in every home, which is linked to the pupil emotion in terms of feeling, culture, protection occurs in the village. Tradition is preserved by the use of old plans and techniques. Alternative aspects of the architecture, the preservation of old houses was important in order to restore the Harappan legacy. People used to build houses in traditional designs, but now they are beginning to build houses in modern design, which are causing villages to lose their identity. My motive is to generate more employers through tourism. I focus to abolish the caste system by integrating it into a single forum, such as community spaces. Features, the entire layout is based on the fact that all the clusters face the temple. Each unit has its own private courtyard, creation of public courtyard in order to promote society, providing terraces that bring people together, socially interlocking the one and unit together according to the activities of daily routine life. And the built up area, for example, if take up a piece of land from the village where the all the housing faces towards the temple, and it includes the agricultural land, a space of its own courtyard and a community center. So it's can be example for getting the lost identity of the village. So for making, we can promote the materials like the making the innovative materials like bead straw boards, cellular lightweight concrete blocks with cement as main material with the help of locally available materials, so that it makes profit to farmers using terracotta tiles on the floors. Bead straw boards are non-populated materials. These can be locally available, and this promotes this village economy. So the benefit from the designs are, if users needed the expansion according to the activities in future, can easily expand it to stop the distress migration by providing better job opportunities through market and tourism. The pupil life and activities are compacted day to day so that the pupil started more comparing compacted houses. We assume that the upcoming village 2047, which is after 15 years, houses have become compacted but spacious as the need of people, facilities, land are occupied day to day, so that the people start living in compact one in order to preserve the land of for future generation. Material usual using locally available material which help in making the profit of the people. Architecture features of the design like arches, jali, low sill level, windows, ventilators, sunshade device, takht, the locally available trees like neem, shahdud, making the village 2030. Firstly, I provided the basic needs of the rural people by keeping in the mind without affecting the culture and activities of the people. So And by benefits from the design, it's the by adapting the sustainable technology to improve the agriculture and the quality of life, using the parent for communities in order to make the people attract towards it. The families without land work as agricultural labor, and few people are dependents on job in the town. Chopal are located at the center of village so that it connected to all road networks. In some clusters, pottery space are provided. Village has good potential to generate biogas and organic manure from cattle residue. It is estimated that about 2,896 meters square of biogas can be generated, and more than 5 tons of organic manure can be produced from apart from the milk generation. They are both social and economic culture and agricultural transformation happen in these villages during these years. They appear on the both of outer skirts and the downtown segments of major cities and surrounded by skyscrapers, transportation, infrastructure, and the or other modern urban constructions. They are the commonly inhabited by the poor and the transient. Using the sustainable materials like terracotta tiles, wheat straw board is to improve the coming generation quality of life. Expected impact, this development will stop the distressed migration by providing the better job opportunities through market and tourism. Rather than giving the compact houses to the people, our house design is spacious to meet the people needs of the people. Thank you.